Welcome back to the Amy Trace podcast. I'm Tom White, and we are live again at the STN National Conference in Tampa, Florida. I am joined now, other than my wife and my children, I have talked to this person the most in 24, 25 of anybody, literally every day since probably November. He's from the Media Education Foundation of Georgia. It's Chris Gagen, the executive director. Chris, thank you so much for coming down and joining us.
Absolutely, and I'm glad that we can continue the streak and keep talking for another day.
And I'm sure tomorrow I'll get a phone call at some point about Valdosta. Hey, Tom, and we'll hash something else out.
Absolutely, because that's a long road trip back to Atlanta, and I want to help entertain you for a little while.
And I appreciate that. I think you gave me about half an hour on the way down, so
right.
that helped a lot. Chris, and MEFGA does a lot of great stuff, and honestly, I truly believe that MEFGA is a part of the foundation and the success of the video programs in Georgia. So can you tell us what MEFGA is and does?
Sure. So Media Education Foundation of Georgia is a nonprofit that works directly with the Georgia DOE. So we're an extension where we work with the program specialist, Tim Vincent, and he's responsible for many different pathways, and just logistically to try to keep up with all of those is very difficult. So the state of Georgia had the foresight to create these different nonprofit organizations that work directly with programs, and they're sort of the liaison between the DOE and the schools and the teachers to help promote film and television studies K through 12.
Excellent. And you and I worked together on the SkillsUSA Georgia contest last week, and now we're here in Tampa together. What's been the biggest difference about STN versus Skills here?
Well, the biggest difference, I think, is that the way they're set up. First of all, I'd like to give kudos to both of them, because I think the big takeaway that I get from both programs is that they're all about the students. That's job number one. They're always trying to put these kids in front of industry professionals, where the industry professionals tell them, this is the path I took, or these are the suggestions I make. They're almost mentoring them in these sessions. Probably the biggest difference is that with STN, it's a total focus on either film or broadcast, where with Skills, the way that competition is set up is that it tries to reach all the different CTA programs. You have everything from construction to culinary arts to welding to video production, so it's a wide range.
And the way that I have described it, is, and this is not a knock in anything, it's just the way that I describe it to a layperson, is Skills is Walmart. Whatever you want, they've got it. Welding, construction, automotive, film, all of that.
Absolutely.
STN is more like Home Depot.
Right.
It's construction. If you need something super specific, you're not going to go to Walmart to get it. You're going to go to Home Depot. And that's kind of the way that I've described it, because, here it's truly all about video production. There's no other focus, and you walk around and it's journalism schools, it's camera manufacturers and things like that. So it's definitely a different vibe, and they're both very beneficial to everybody. I mean, truly, the sessions here are great. The sessions that you scheduled for Skills were great. The contests at both are great, and it's just another option. Truly, is what I see it. It's not a competitor to Skills. It's just another option for teachers and students.
Right. I totally agree. And I think one of the biggest advantages of both Skills and STN is the opportunity for students to network, because, as you know, in our business, it's all about connections and who you know and who you can reach out to. And I hope that students take advantage of that. And I think that's something that we want to work on, and at least at Skills, in terms of our messaging, is make sure that kids take advantage of it. And one of the things that I'm not sure if they do it at STN, and I know they were talking about it yesterday in the teacher evaluation, is maybe setting up some sort of contest where you do some sort of collaboration, where you draw names out of a hat, or so you end up pairing students from one school with another to complete a project.
I love it. That's a great idea. So Chris, talk about MEFGA a little bit more. One of the things that separates Georgia from other states that I work with and know is the industry certification program, where you guys work with schools to make sure they're on par. Describe that for me.
So there's a set of standards that have been developed by industry professionals, and we reach out to schools and ask them if they want to go through industry certification. It's a process where the AVTF teacher will usually reach out to their local high school CTAE director and say, hey, I would like to go through industry certification. And then that CTA director will fill out an application and submit it to the DOE. And there's an evaluation process that they go through and look at it. And most often those applications are greenlit, and then you move forward, and it's a year process where we come out on site, we do a walkthrough, we visit all the classroom, we talk to students, we talk to the teacher, we talk to the administration, and we look at the curriculum, their outside activities and things like that. And over this year process, they build a website, and it's almost like a portfolio. And I think one of the benefits of going through industry certification, although it is a long and lengthy process, it gives the teacher a chance to sort of pull back and get, like, for lack of a better term, like an aerial view of their program. And they stop, and when they look at the amount of work that they're doing, all the different projects that they're working on, they step back and go, it's like an aha moment, like, man, I can't believe that we do all this stuff and all this amazing stuff.
Yeah, and it definitely, I went through the process once, and it was pre the website. It was all the binders, and I do remember thinking, we do a lot of stuff. And this, I was at a career academy at the time, and we did a lot of stuff. So where can people find out more about the Media Education Foundation?
So the best place to do is find us on social media or go to our website, mediaefg.org.
Awesome. Chris, thank you so much. Thank you for coming down, and safe flight home tonight.
Absolutely, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you on the phone tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Thank you to the TriCaster Mini S for their support of our broadcasts here. We'll be back with more in just a bit.